ॐ श्री गणेशाय नमः। ॐ श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्रीराम जय जय राम। 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 जय जय राम। जय जय राम। ॐ रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीतायाः पतये नमः। ॐ श्रीरामचन्द्राय नमः। अतुलितबलधामं हेमशैलाभदेहं दनुजवनकृशानुं ज्ञानिनामग्रगण्यं सकलगुणनिधानं वानराणामधीशं रघुपतिप्रियभक्तं वातजातं नमामि। रघुपतिप्रियभक्तं वातजातं नमामि। ॐ श्रीहनुमते नमः। ॐ ध्यायामि चिन्मयानन्दं गुरुदेवं महामतिं प्रेमपूर्णं क्रियाशीलं सदा लोकहिते रतं कृपालुं सुन्दराकारं समर्थं सत्यदर्शिनं वाचा तत्त्वप्रकाशिन्या शोकमोहविनाशिनं। ॐ श्रीचिन्मयसद्गुरवे नमः। ॐ नमः श्रीतुलसीदास सद्वरिष्ठाय धीमते पूरितं हृदयं येन रामप्रेमामृतेन मे। ॐ श्रीतुलसीदासाय नमः। Hari Om, a warm welcome. Yesterday we saw how Raja Dasharatha swooned back to the ground and cried loudly. And hearing that, the whole entire universe was disturbed. Isn't it? Yesterday we saw भयवु कोलाहलु अवध अति सुनि नृपुरावुर सोरु विपुल बिहग बिबन परेवु निसी मानहु कुलिस कठोरु. A very cruel thunderbolt had fallen down on the group of birds. Like that was the information that was given by Sumantarji to Raja Dasharatha. Continuing. प्राणकण्ठगत भयवु भुवालु मणि विहीन जनु व्याकुल ब्यालु इंद्री सकल बिकल भई भारी जनु सर सर सिज बनु बनु बारी कौसल्या नृपु दीख मलाना रवि कुल रवि अंथयउ जिय जाना उरधरि धीर राम महतारी बोली बचन समय अनुसारी नाथ समुझि मन करिय विचारु राम वियोग पयोधि अपारु करन धार तुम अवध जहाजु चढ़ेउ सकल प्रिय पथिक समाजु धीरजु धरियत पाई अपारु नाहित बूढ़ी सबु परिवारु जाऊं जिय धरिय विनय पय मोरी राम लखनु सिय मिलहि बहोरी प्रिया बचन मृदु सुनत नृपु चितयउ आखि उघारी तलफत मीन मलीन जनु सींछत शीतल बारी। राजा दशरथ प्राण कंठगत भयउ. It was as though the life breath of the king had got stuck into the throat. Meaning what? He was almost at the threshold of death. Mani bihina janu vyakula byalu, just as the very often oft quoted example, just as the serpent had lost his money, that jewel, Raja Dasharatha was suffering. Indri sakala bikala bhai bhari janu sura sarasija banu binu bari. All indriyas, indri sakala bikala bhai bari, all were as though disabled, they stopped functioning. Janu sarasija banu binu bari, all the the cluster of lotuses in the lakes had, they have been left and the water is already dried. They have been left without water. Kausalya nrupu dikha malana rabi kula rabhiyanta yavujiya jana. When Kausalya ji saw the king, completely, like devastated kind of a high, completely, down. What adjective can we give? Completely distressed to the core, and he has fallen down. Rabi kula rabi anthayavu jiyajana. She concluded. She understood. What? Now the sun of the solar dynasty was about to set. What does that mean? Raja Dasharatha will no more be alive. Very soon he is going to leave his body back. Uradhari dhira Rama mahatari boli bachana samaya anusari. Understanding the appropriateness of the occasion, Samaya Anusari Boli Bachana, she spoke in a very soft words, Uradhari Dhira Rama Mahatari. Kaushalya ji recollected herself, held herself back from all the pain and suffering which she was also undergoing. She brought herself back to senses and then she spoke. नाथ समुझि मन करिय विचारु राम वियोग पयोधि अपारु. Hey Natha, my Lord, Samuji mana kariya vicharu. Please understand and ponder. Ponder for yourself. Think about this condition in your heart. Rama Biyoga, the separation of Sri Ramchandraji, Payodhi Aparu, that separation, the pain, the suffering of the separation is like a vast ocean. Payodhi Aparu. Karanadharatuma Avadha Jahaju. You are the main leader. You are the king of Ayodhya. And you are the one who have to take the lead. And all your near and dear ones, Chadevu Sakala Priya Pathika Samaju, Priya, all the near and dear ones are hanging on to you. You are the one. In the great journey, they are the passengers, you are the main driver. Dhiraju dhariyata paiya paru. You have to have patience. You have to control yourself and lead this journey to the bank. Nahina budhihi sabu parivaru. If not, if you, the driver, if you give up, the whole ship will, turn, and then everybody of the family will die. Therefore, you can't afford to lose your senses. You can't afford to become weak now. You are brave. You are wise. Jaunjiya dhariya binaya piya mori Ramulakhanu siya milahi bahori. If in case you take to heart all these things, hey beloved Lord, we are sure to see Rama, Lakshmana and Sita again. If you accept my word, if you control yourself, if you compose yourself, collect yourself, stay firm, stay brave, stay bold, with a clear hope that we will see Rama, Sita, Lakshmana. Yes, Ramu, Lakhanu, Siya, Milahi Bahori. We will see them, don't worry. This is a passing wave. So many waves in our lives pass. We have to wait. We need patience without being a patient or becoming a patient. Priya bachana mridu sunata nripu chitayavu akhi ughari. Listening to the soft words, Priya bachana mridu sunata nripu, a very soft and very, very loving words of the queen. Chitayavu akhi ughari. Slowly he opened his eyes and he looked up to her. Talaphatamina malina janu. Sinchata sitala bhari. It is like a fish out of water and a cold water is sprinkled on the fish. The fish is struggling, at that time cold water is thrown on the fish. He was so much disturbed. Dhari dhira juthi baitha bhuja bhuvala कहूँ सुमंत्र कह राम कृपाला कहाँ लखनु कह राम सनेही कह प्रिय पुत्र बधू बैदेही बिलपत राव बिकल बहु भांति भई जुग सरिस सिराति नराति तापस अंध साप सुधियाई कौसल्य ही सब कथा सुनाई भयउ बिकल बरनत इतिहासा राम रहित धिग जीवन आसा सोतनु राखी करब मैं काहा जेहि न प्रेम पनु मोर निबाहा हार घुनंदन प्राण पीरीते तुम बिनु जियत बहुत दिन बीते हा जानकी लखन हा रघुबर हा पितु हित चित चातक जलधर राम राम कही राम कही राम राम कही राम तनु परिहरि रघुबर बिरह राउ गयउ सुरधाम. धरि धीर जूठी बैठ भुवालू. Raja Dasharatha, recovering himself, he got up and sat down, maybe on the sofa there. Kahu Sumantra kah Rama Kripalu. Hey Sumantra, please tell me, where is my, wonderful Sutta Rama, gracious Rama. Kaha Lakhanu kaha Ramu Sanehi. Where is Lakshmana, my loving Rama? Kaha Priya Putra Badhu Vaidehi. Where is my most beloved daughter-in-law Vaidehi? Bilapata Ravu Bikala Bahubati. The restless king, with so much of disturbance in his mind, he asked Sumantraji in so many ways. Bhai Juga Sarisa Sirati Narati. The night seemed to him like an age, a huge life, long life, and he felt as though it was never ending because he could not see Rama. Tapasa andha sapa sudhiyai. At this moment, Tapasa andha sapa sudhiyai, the shapa of a blind hermit, a blind sage, came to his mind. Kausalya hi saba katha sunai. He then spoke to Kausalya and told her, Hey Rani, my beloved Kausalya, now I understand why all this has happened. We all know the story. Shravana Kumara, with his blind parents, was in the forest, walking, taking them to some other place. And on the way, they told him that they are very thirsty. And therefore, he kept them, remember, in a scale. He was carrying them with the stick on his shoulder and both sides, one side the father, one side the mother. Shravanakumara was carrying, when they asked him for water, he told them, you please rest here for some time. I will just see where there is river nearby and I will get you water. He took the pot and he went. And he found a river and there he was filling the pot. When you fill the pot in a river or even in a well or etc., the air bubbles will leave some small sound, is it not? And it was at that time Dasharatha had come for hunting. And Dasharatha had a great talent. He need not see the object. By the very sound of the object, he can shoot an arrow and it will hit the target. When Shravanakumara was, dipping that particular pot in which he had to carry water to his parents, that filling of the water gave some sound and Dasharatha misunderstood that it is a small elephant. Now he was happy. Why? Now he can shoot and show his prowess of the archery and kill that animal. Therefore, unknowing, not even thinking twice, he removed the arrow, set it on his bow, and he left the arrow, which hit Shravanakumara, and he screamed. When Shravanakumara screamed, Dasharatha was scared. What? This is not an elephant. So he ran towards that place. When he ran, he found this young hermit fallen, struck by the arrow, and the pot, fallen down with all water flowing away. And this hermit had not yet dropped his body. He was suffering. He was screaming out of pain. When Dasharatha asked, at that time, look at that greatness. Shravanakumara never bothered about his life going. He said, my life is not important. Take water, and there my blind parents are there. Go and give it. They are thirsty. They are suffering. Go immediately. And while saying that, Shravanakumara dies. With lot of heavy heart. With pain in his mind, Dasharatha picks up the pot, fills the water, and goes there near the parents. Parents think it is Shravanakumar only. Why did you delay so much? We are very hungry. Immediately give me the water. And he gives the water. But the blind, this is one very important thing. If Bhagavan takes away the eyes, he gives an eye which can understand, a vision that can know by just symptoms. Their mind is open. They were about to drink water, and Dasharatha could not see them blind people, and he has now killed their son also. He started crying, and you know that small sound that would come while you cry, the parents could understand. Immediately they stopped drinking, meaning they had not yet started drinking. They stopped and said, "Who are you?" Then Dasharatha said, "I will tell you everything. Please drink. This water has been sent to you by your son. Therefore, please drink this water and then tell you everything." They said, "No. We want to know what happened to my son. Why is he not here? Why has he not brought the water? Why have you brought the water? Who are you?" Then he tells them, "I am Dasharatha, the Raja of this kingdom." And then he tells the story. And they were so hit by this particular incident, they cursed him. They said, "You will also die because of Putra Viyoga. You will also die because of Putra Viyoga." And both of them died then and there. With so much of pain in his heart, Dasharatha comes back. This incident he remembers now. Tapasa andha sapa sudhi aayi. It came to his mind. Kausalya hi sab katha sunayi. He now tells Kausalya, "Hey Kausalya, this is why all these has happened. It is a sharp of the parents of Shravanakumara, because of whom Rama had to be separated from me, and now I will also die because of the separation of Rama and because of the shapa of Sharat Kumara's parents." Bhayau bikala baranata itihasa. He said, he was so bikala, he was so disturbed, he expressed all his agony related to that circumstance, through circumstances in which he killed Shravanakumara and was cursed by the parents of Shravanakumara, and he almost had lost the hope of surviving even without Rama. He had lost hope. Sotanu rakhi karab mein kaha, jehina prema panu mora nibaha. What will I gain by having this body now? Rama is gone to the forest. If it has not helped me, to keep my vow of love for Rama, and Rama is gone to the forest, and how can this body still be alive? Ha Raghunandana, O Rama, Hey Raghunandana, Prana Parite, you are dear to me as my own life. If you have gone, why is my life still alive? Why is it still there? Tuma binu jiyata bahuta dina biti. Already I have lived bahuta dina biti. So many days have gone living without you. Ha Janaki, Lakhana ha Raghubara. Hey Janaki, daughter of Janaka. Hey Lakshmana. Hey Rama, ha pitu hita chita chataka jaladhara. Who? Look at that. Your father is a cloud of rain bringing delight to the Chataka birds. Hey Janaki, you have gladdened everybody by being here. Now you are also gone. Hey Lakshmana, why should you have to go? You are also gone. Rama, Rama kahi, Rama kahi. Again and again he cried, Rama, 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 Rama kahi Rama. Yet again and again he cried. Only Rama was there in his mind. Tanu parihari raghubara piraha. And at that crying for Rama, 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 Dasharatha drops the body. He dies. Unable to stay, unable to withstand the separation of Bhagavan Sri Rama, Dasharatha's life ends. Ravu Gayavu Surathama, and he ascended to the abode of gods, to the Suraloka, to the Swarga. Jiyan Maran Phalu Dasaratha Pava Anda Aneka Amala Jasu Chava Jiyat Ram Bidhu Badanu Nihara Ram Biraha Kari Maranu Savara Soka Bikala Sabaro Vahirani Rupa Silu Balu Teju Bakhani करहि बिलाप अनेक प्रकारा परहि भूमि तल बारहि बारा बिलपहि बिकल दास अरुदासी घर घर रुदनु करहि पुरबासी अंथयउ आजु भानु कुल भानु धर्म अवधि गुण रूप निधानु गारी सकल कैकयि देहि नयन बिहीन कीन जग जेहि एहि विधि बिलपत रैन बिहानी आये सकल महामुनि ज्ञानी तब वशिष्ठ मुनि समय सम कही अनेक इतिहास शोक निवारे वो सब ही कर निज विज्ञान प्रकाश जियन मरण फलु दशरथ पावा. Raja Dasharatha reaped the reward of both his birth as well as death by going to the supreme abode of the gods. Anda Aneka Amala Jasuchava. His untarnished fame, unsullied fame, uncontaminated fame, Yasha, spread through all the number of universes which were available, which were functioning. Jiyata Rama Bidhu Badanu Nihara. As long as Dasharatha lived, he gazed his eyes on Rama alone. His life was only to see Rama. There was no other activity of Dasharatha from the time Rama took birth. Rama Biraha Kari Maranu Samvara. And the separation was as though an excuse for him to just drop his body. Because he could not contain himself without the presence of Rama. Soka Bikala Saba Rovahi Rani. All the Ranis, three, including Kaikeyi, she has realized as though she is also crying. When everybody said, this is what very important point here also. When our desire becomes important, discrimination is covered. Even when so many people are telling Kaikeyi, this is wrong, she did not bother. Her desire to make Bharata the Yuvaraja was so strong that all those what were told did not go into her ear. But when Rama left, now when Dasharatha died, now she cries, of what use? Soka Bikala Seva Rova Hirani. Rupa Silu Balu Teju Bakhani. And all of them, everybody praised Dasharatha for his beautiful form, for his beautiful nature, amiability, mannerism, his might, his prowess, his majesty. Everybody starts praying. Karahi bilapa aneka prakara. They lamented. Now what is the use? Once the body goes, we also do in our life also. As long as somebody leaves us, we go on persecuting them. Once they leave, we start talking about their glory. Of what use is that? Parahi bhumi tala barahi bhara. Now all the three of them threw themselves on the ground, hitting their head. They were crying profusely again and again, taking his name. Bilapahi bikala dasa arudasi. Even the servant maids and servants there, male servants, they all were also in anguish. They were also crying. Ghara ghara rudanu karahi purabasi. All the citizens of Ayodhya, they were also weeping in their own houses. Athaya aju bhanukula bhanu. Today the sun has set once and for all in the solar dynasty. Dharma avadhiguna rupa nidhanu, or that particular righteousness, the repository of that beauty, that virtues which was in the form of Dasharatha is no more. Gani sakala Kaikeyi dehi. Everybody started abusing, cursing Kaikeyi. Nayana bihina kina jagajehi. And then as though the world is robbed of the eyes, the entire world is robbed of its very eyes. Ehi bidi bilapata raini bihani. In this way, everybody were crying, and at the close of night, no person was in a position to even, think about themselves. All of them were worried because of the death of Dasharatha. Aye sakala mahamuni gyani. And hearing this news, all the gyanis and some munis and sages and saints, everybody came running, because Dasharatha's glory was such that everybody would look at him, look up to him. All of them came. Tab basishta muni samaya sama kahi aneka itihas. When all of them arrived, Vasishta Muni, he controlled himself, and he on that occasion narrated a number of stories, legends, etc. to, make the place calm. Soka nevarevu sabahikara. Nija Vijnana Prakasha, by throwing light on the great wisdom of the very life itself, which is none other than Bhagavan. And they slowly became a little controllable, as though, and they all left, having Dasharatha in their heart and the words of the Guru, they all left to their Dhamma. Continuing. तेलनाव भरी नृपतनु राखा दूत बुलाई बहुरी अस भाषा धावहु बेगी भरत पहि जाहु नृप सुधि कतहु कहूँ जनिकाहु एतने ही कहेऊ भरत सन जाई गुर बुलाई पठयऊ दो भाई सुनि मुनि आय सुधावन धाये चले बेग बर बाजिल जाये अनरथु अवद आरंभे जब ते कुसगुन हो ही भरत कहूँ तब ते देख ही राति भयानक सपना जागी करई कठु कोटि कल्पना प्रजेवाई देहि दिन दाना शिवाभिषेक करहि विधि नाना मागहि हृदय महेश मनाई कुशल मातु पितु परिजन भाई एहि विधि सोचत भरत मन धावन पहुँचे आई गुर अनुशासन श्रवण सुनी चले गने सुमनाई. Vasishta Maharishi, Tela Nava Bhari Nripatanu Rakha. He got a boat And then he got the boat filled with taila, that is oil. And then the body of the Nripa, the king, was placed in that boat, which will protect the body until they come for cremation. Duta bolai bahuri asabhasha. And then the king, after the king's body was placed in the oil, Vasishtha called Duta. He called the guards. And, he said, Dhavahu begi, Bharata pahijahu. He said, quickly run towards Bharata. Nripasudi katahu kahahu jani kahu. Don't break the news to anybody en route or even to Bharata and Shatrughna. Don't tell what has happened here. Etanei kahehu Bharata sanajai. Go slowly, as though nothing has happened, in a manner of saying. Go slowly, and then approaching Bharata. Go to Bharata and tell him, Gura bolai pathayaudo bhai. The preceptor, Guru, Vasishtha ji, has called both of you immediately. And Bharata and Shatrughna also know what kind of soldiers are being sent. That also indicates what could be the condition there. Now these soldiers, messengers, were the fastest of all. At the speed of the sound they can fly on the horse. So immediately Bharata was a little, taken aback. Suni muni aya sudhavana dhaye. And hearing the sage's orders, messages rushed. He said, please, start immediately. That gave a little tremor at the heart of Bharata. Because even in the nights he was having lot of bad dreams, etc. So he was a little shaken. Anarathu avada arambhevu jabate. Ever since this problem started in Ayodhya, that is when Kaikeyi started the Anaratha, this horrible thing that took place. From then onwards, Kusaguna hohi Bharata kahutabute. All evil omens came to Bharata. Though all those, he said, okay. My mind only, it might be like that. It's okay. Everything should be fine. Deka hi rati bhayanaka sapana. During the nights, he would get terrible dreams, frightening dreams. Jagi karahika to koti kalpana. On waking, he indulged in all sorts of unpleasant speculations. The mind would throw up lot of things there. Biprajevai dehi dinadana. Then, to compensate that, he would call all the brahmanas, give lot of dana, etc. So that in case something is wrong, let it get nullified. Shiva Abhisheka Karahi Vidhinana. He did a lot of Shiva Abhisheka. All the rituals, puja, etc. he started doing. Magi Hridaya Mahe Samanai. Invoked Lord Shiva in his heart and begged of him, Kusala Matu Pitu Parijana Bhai. Oh Lord, all these bad omens are indicating something wrong. I hope all Matu, Pitu, Parijana Bhai, parents, family, the people, brothers, and all the Purajana also included, I hope all of them are very good. Please take care of them. Ehi bidi sochata bharata man dhavana pahunche ai. While Bharata was thinking all this, praying and wondering actually what could have happened, worrying about what may have happened, the messengers arrived. Dhavana pahunche ai. Gura anusasana sramana suni. The moment they heard from the messengers, the Guru has ordered you to start immediately and come in the lightning speed. Then another very important point. Why did they say Guru's instruction? Why did they not say father's order or mother's order or my brother Ramchandraji's order? Why did they say Guru's order? But he had no time because there is something wrong. Therefore, he took the name of Ganesha Manai. He took the name of Ganesha and then he prayed to Ganesha and started instantly. Both of them started along with the messengers. We will continue tomorrow to see what has happened. Right? Or rather, what happens. What has happened has already happened. We will see what happens. सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम। सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय।